In this week's guitar lesson we are checking out the song Half the World Away by Oasis. This was a great track and it was also used as the theme song for the TV show The Royal Family. So the very first chord of Half the World Away is a C major chord. So to play a C major chord, we're going to put our third finger on the third fret of the A string. Second finger will be the second fret of the A string. And then our first finger will be on the first fret of the B string. And then we're going to strum from the A string downwards. Okay, now the strumming pattern for this song is down, down, up, down, up. Okay, it's got a bit of a swing style to it. Okay, and then once more. Okay, so on this C major, we do that once. Okay, so we've got... And then afterwards, it moves to an F major 7. Now for the F major 7, we move our third finger down to the third fret of the D string, move our middle finger to the second fret of the G string, and we keep our first finger where it was for the C major chord. And again, for this F major 7, we do the same strumming pattern. Then back to the C, to the F major 7. So that is the intro essentially. It goes C major to F major, C major to F major 7. Okay, now we're going to go into the verse. So we do the C major, F major 7, and then the C to the F major 7 twice again. And then on the next bar we have got C. And then we're going to go to C/B. So what that is we remove our third finger and we put our middle finger on the second fret of the A. Okay, and then for this bit, on the C, we're going down, down, up, to the C over the B, down, down, up. And then we're moving to an A minor. So for the A minor, we put our first finger on the first fret of the B string, second finger on the second fret of the D string, third finger on the second fret of the G string, and we strum from the A string downwards. Okay, and on this A minor we go back to our normal strumming pattern of down, down, up, down, up, and then we go to a D7 chord. So our D7 chord, we'll place our middle finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the second fret of the high E string, then our first finger on the first fret of the B string, and we strum from the D string downwards. So if we just put what we've got up to here, okay, for this second line of the verse, so from our C to C over B to A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after the D7, it goes to our F major 7 chord. Okay, so let's put this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next line of the verse, we go back to the C to the F major 7, C to F major 7 again. And then it just repeats. So we go to the C to the C/B, A minor, D7 and F major 7 like we did on the second line of the verse. Okay, so essentially the verse splits into half and you play it twice. Okay, so the first half goes C, F major 7, C, F major 7, and then to the C, C over B, A minor, D7, F major, and then that just repeats again. Okay, so when it gets to the chorus, so remember the chorus begins with "So Here I Go." We've got our A minor chord that we played before in the verse. And then we go to a C, which we've played before in the intro and the verse. To our E7, so an E7 is essentially an E major chord with the 2nd fret D now open. Okay, so your first finger should be on the 1st fret of the G string, and then your middle finger should be on the 2nd fret of the A string. And then it goes back to A minor. Okay, so for this first line of the chorus, we will go through it. Okay, starting on our A minor, ending on our A minor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the second line of the verse, it goes to an F major 7, and then to a D7, and then to a G, and the length of this G is double of the rest of the chords. Okay, so if I just demonstrate this, so from the F major 7, okay, so we're essentially playing that down, down, up, up, down, up twice, okay, for that G chord. We will put these first two lines of the chorus together. So we're starting on our A minor and we're going to finish on our G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next line of the chorus, so it starts, so what do you say? It is again A minor, C, E7, A minor. And then it slows down, okay, so this is when the line of half the world away comes in. We go to our F major 7, half the world away. And then after that, it then goes to an F minor. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to flatten our first finger on the 1st fret of the G, B, and high E string. We're going to leave our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the D. Okay, so half the world away, half the world away. Then after that, it then goes into our C, C over B, A minor, D7, F major 7 that we played in the second half of the verse. Okay, so if we go from half the world away, half the world away, D7 to F major 7. Okay, and then this essentially repeats throughout the whole song. Okay, so the verses are the same, the choruses are the same. We just follow those chords and the chord progressions, and you have essentially got the whole song. So I'm going to leave a link to the chord charts that I use for this lesson. So go check it out, follow it along, follow the fingerings for the chords, and you'll be able to get it in no time at all. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget, if you like it, click that like button, click the subscribe and the bell, and you'll be notified each time I upload a lesson.